So then it's time to look at our Super Six right now. So close to a great score this weekend. Unlucky for me.
You weren't.
I was, man.
You weren't.
I was minutes away from correct results in 2 games on Saturday.
In minutes away from incorrect results in other games, though. You weren't close. You had 4 points overall. You've had a mare. We've all had a mare. No,
I didn't have a mare. I'm top of the table. Got 4 points, and you guys are embarrassed.
You do realise that
professionals.
4 points in the Super Six is appalling.
How many did you get?
0. But that's appalling too.
No.
Hold on, you didn't even guess a correct result.
Yeah.
No.
That's it.
You're in the mud,
All
bro.
you have to say is Brighton-Brentford draw. That's the most obvious thing ever. That's what you have to say.
I didn't think it was. I thought Brighton were going to win.
I'm sure you predicted.
Well, that's why you got it wrong.
No, Brighton.
I'm not sure about that.
Definitely.
I'm not sure about that either.
100%.
You also predicted Leeds to get a result at Arsenal, which I thought...
No, that was what I wanted.
You're leading with your heart, Roars. You're an emotional person. You've got to lead with your head.
There was 0.0000001% people did that, and that was you.
I wanted
yourself.
Arsenal to drop points to Leeds, and I therefore suggested that it would happen. I now realise that was a bad move from me, and it won't happen again, which is why I'm going to do incredibly well in the next round of fixtures, which is midweek.
You'll be good to hear then that midweek you have to predict Chelsea against Liverpool. Your boys against Liverpool.
I don't really want to tell you two, though, because you're copying me.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you.
We kind of have to. That's the whole.
I'm definitely not copying you after last week.
No, you're going to
You
copy me.
copied everyone. I saw you.
Yeah, you
put your
waited.
scores in late.
That's grow up.
Listen,
Late,
I'm going to put
tactical.
I'm going to tell you my prediction for this, which is actually a spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I hope I'm not ruining football for you. I'm going to tell you the score of a game that is about to be played. Chelsea are playing Liverpool at Stamford Bridge, and I'm going to tell you the result. Don't copy me. Don't copy me. The score is going to be Chelsea 1, Liverpool 1.
Oh, I was hoping.
How uninspiring. How uninspiring is that?
I was hoping you say Liverpool 5-0 Chelsea. That's the way you're playing.
It's got 1-0. It's got 1-0 written all over it. Yeah, a mediocre draw by 2 mediocre teams.
Yeah, they are.
It's a weird game because it should be a game for 2 sides in the top 4. Both have dropped out dramatically. Both have been so poor this season. It makes.
Do you know what's amazing about? Do you know what's amazing about Liverpool? Chelsea have been in basic crisis this entire season. If things go to plan, if things go to what I hope is the plan, Chelsea will have sacked 2 managers this season. Liverpool are only 4 points above us.
You are everything that's wrong with football.
Liverpool are only.
It goes to plan. They sack a nice bloke in Graham Potter.
But mate, considering that,
No, I know what you mean.
Liverpool, considering that Chelsea have been in disarray, sacking 2 managers with a bit of luck,
And you're still in the Champions League.
and we're still in the Champions League, they're only 4 points above us.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on there?
Who has a stronger squad, do you think, Roy?
Liverpool have a stronger squad overall. Chelsea have more.
Stronger squad. Starting 11, all fit. But the squad, you should have a better squad by now, surely, with all the money.
We have more players, but where's the quality in? So where's the quality at Chelsea?
I just think my natural instinct is, you've spent so much money, but you're right.
In terms of actual quality footballers at Chelsea, right? You've got like genuine quality. Thiago Silva is quality. Badiashile has been a revelation, superb. Ben Chilwell, Reece James, excellent.
Badiashile was left on the bench for 2 fullbacks this weekend.
Yeah, but that's ridiculous. He's also not been. Hang on, that's a Potter decision though. That's not my decision.
No, that's what I'm laughing at.
He's also not been included in our Champions League squad, which is even more ridiculous, right?
Crazy.
You then go. Enzo Fernandez has been good since he came in. Then I don't really know what to say. Kovacic has been dreadful this season.
Kante's back.
And as much as Ben Chilwell and Reece James have been good, by the way, they haven't been anywhere near as good as they should be. This is all managerial issues. Kante's back, but who knows? And he's playing it on the wing. And then, then we've got an abundance of Pulisic, obviously no good. Ziyech, obviously no good. Aubameyang, obviously no good. Kai Havertz, obviously no good. I've got lots of players like that. You know, at Liverpool, I understand they've got issues, but you go, where the quality is there,
Salah scored 26 goals this season.
Salah.
Nunes, Gakpo,
Mate, keeper, quality.
Yeah.
Van Dijk, I know it's not going well for him. Quality.
Konate, I like him.
Like the 2 fullbacks at Liverpool, they're quality, even if they're not as good as people think they are, even if they're not as good as maybe you think they are and they're off form. They're quality footballers. Like, there's more quality at Liverpool.
So you're going for a 1-1 draw?
I'm going for a Liverpool win, you know.
What are you going for?
I think the pressure's more on the home team there, and I think Liverpool will enjoy that. I think Liverpool get a result at Stamford Bridge. And I think they'll lose against
What's the numbers, just so I'm not to copy you.
See what he's doing.
I want to know, but we've got to do it for the guys.
We can throw him here, though.
No, but the viewers...
Tell him one thing.
Don't lie to the honest viewers.
I'll give the viewers a wink, and then I'm going to go 2-0 Liverpool.
I'm going 5-0 Liverpool to the 1,300 people in the league. You'll be looking at Boovie at the top of your app because I will be number one this time next week.
And to join the league that he just mentioned, it's Club S6. Once you download the Super 6 app, bring up the league section. You can join a league, Club S6. Don't worry if you're joining late because we'll have a competition every single week. And if you're top of our league for that round, so midweek, if you're top of it after these 6 fixtures, you'll win a Classic Football Shirts voucher for £100. Leicester just sacked Brendan Rodgers. He's
About time.
gone.
About time.
Got no
rid of
manager.
him, finally.
Will they stay up now?
No. No, that's easy. Thanks for watching. That was great. Really appreciate you joining us. No, on a serious one,
They are 1 point from safety.
no, they're not. They're not going to stay up. They're not. They've left it too late. It's a ridiculous time to sack. Like sacking him now when you have something to play for makes no sense. I'm saying Chelsea sack now because we're already building for the new season. Our season's over. They have no. They just have no nous to sack him now. Whoever comes in, if they have someone in mind, which presumably they must do. Surely.
Look at Spurs. If a club like Spurs could have no plan.
No, but Tottenham presumably had the plan in as much as Stellini. Like, say Stellini didn't want the job. Does Conte then have to stay effectively?
Yeah, maybe.
Whereas Leicester have now pulled the trigger with a quarter of the season to go, no transfer window, a squad in disarray. But then on some level, I suppose they had to because they were going down with Rodgers.
And they've got Aston Villa next. And you look at Aston Villa, they moved early with Gerrard. Some people say very too quickly, too abruptly. And it is obviously turned out to be the right decision. But Lopetegui at Wolves, you look at Sean Dyche at Everton. These managers are now no longer available for Leicester to sign.
Unless
they ran out of options.
But there must be somebody. So if I were to say that they bring in Rafael Benitez, do you think they stay up?
No, because I think he's past his sell by date in a crazy way. I just think some managers just not cut out for it anymore. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
If I were to say to you that they bring in Wes Morgan, I'm trying to think of who it could be. Wes Morgan.
Bring Ranieri back, dilly ding, dilly dong.
Yeah.
We're staying up, baby.
Robert
Well,
Huth,
he's always
manager.
available, isn't he? You know,
Who keeps him up?
They've
Beefy?
got too much quality.
Give it Savage till the end of the season.
Savage. Who keeps him up? Honestly,
Robbie Savage.
Martin O'Neill.
Martin O'Neill. You could get a tune out of these lot.
I don't know where they're going
Talk
to turn.
sport and all that. But honest to God, it's they've got too much quality, Leicester City, and I think it's not ideal. They've got City in 3 games' time, but in between that, they've got Aston Villa and Bournemouth at home, I think it is. And
Both beat them. Both,
I know,
you're looking at Villa and Bournemouth
in that
as winnable
regard.
games.
Then everyone beats anyone, but below them. I think if you're going to give anyone a fighting chance with the limited amount of fixtures you've got left, there aren't.
I also think
we're
they can beat Villa.
disregarding.
They got they're
We're
at home.
disregarding rather the fact that a lot of these players' heads might have gone for Rodgers.
Yeah, I
and
think
now
that-
they switch it on.
Yeah, you got a free swing at Villa.
And if you get a Jamie
free swing
Vardy
at
on his
Bournemouth,
Red Bulls up top,
you
and
got a
you get
mid-table side and Bournemouth. You expect Leicester to beat Bournemouth at home. You do.
Yeah, but
Tielemans,
If they
Maddison.
can't beat Bournemouth at home and they pick up 0 points in those 2 games, they're getting relegated anyway. They've got City at the Etihad after that. They've got 2 home games to build a bit of confidence, get the fans going. The fans are a massive part of Leicester City. I know it's a smaller
Like the
stadium, but
clappers
it's a
and all
great
that.
stadium. No, but it's a hard place to go, especially midweek under the lights at the KP Stadium. So, no, but it's something to think about. You know what I mean? So.
Incredibly, though, forget Leicester. Looking at our table, 1,370 odd people have joined us in the Super 6 League, our mini league. So thank you very much to everyone that joined us. This week, Thomas Kennefic won with 16 points. So he gets the £100 Classic Football Shirt voucher. Incredible.
What shirt
Well
is he
done
buying?
to
Coventry?
Thomas.
Well, yeah. What if you were to get some classic football show? If you win our league, you get £100 to spend at Classic Football.
Trying to
Show.
see if I can
What
figure
would you
out
go
who
for?
he supports.
Would you go for someone?
from his predictions? I feel like Thomas
Get,
is an Arsenal fan. You know why I think that? He predicted Arsenal to win, Chelsea to lose,
well, he's Chelsea. He's an Arsenal fan. Or Tottenham. No.
United to lose. Well, he predicted Chelsea to win, actually. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not.
If I think there are some iconic kits out there. So if I had to say to you, you have to get a kit. If you win this game, you have to get a kit from an English Premier League club that isn't Manchester United. What kit are you getting?
Me?
Yeah.
From an English club?
Yeah. You don't have to wear it, but like, what kit do you like? Like, is there an iconic kit that stands out to you?
Ooh.
Arsenal have always had nice.
Yeah, I was going to say
That
bruised
bruised banana.
Yeah, I was going to get
Nah,
that.
you know, remember the Cranberry one when they were leaving Highbury?
Yeah.
Oh, that was really nice.
Yeah.
Gold
0-2, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that was lovely. Let's talk about the fixtures. Obviously, Leeds versus Nottingham Forest, Leicester City versus Aston Villa, Bournemouth
Forest.
versus Brighton, Liverpool versus Chelsea, Man United versus Brentford, and West Ham versus Newcastle. Any dead certs in there that stand out?
The dead cert is that Chelsea don't win. Like, we could nick a draw, but don't. Whatever you do, this is my counsel to you. I want you to do well, but I am ultimately competing against you. But I'm going to give you a little bit of a heads up. Don't say Chelsea beat Liverpool, because that doesn't happen.
No. I think maybe Brighton get a pretty easy win at Bournemouth. With all due respect to Bournemouth, but I think Brighton are playing good football.
No, I'm
Bournemouth are
not.
playing
Bournemouth
good
are
football.
troubling me. Bournemouth
They've got
are
fight, haven't they? Good result against Fulham. I think Newcastle beat West Ham.
There looks like a lot of draws here for me.
But that was my mistake. I think too many draws. You're sitting on the fence. You've got to go for wins. I wish I'd gone with a Villa win against Chelsea. That'd have been
Well,
great.
everyone wishes they'd done it now, though. But
Yeah,
everybody
but-
wants to be a professor after the fact.
That's true. Captain Hindsight, as they say about certain politicians.
Yeah, and about Boovy. Anyway, thank you very much to Super 6 for sponsoring us. Make sure you're joining our league, Club S6, to join the league, and hopefully you'll be winning, or one of us will be winning, a cool $250,000 very, very soon.